goodness, you guys. We are waking up to quite the predicament. I was just getting ready to start the episode and we went to sleep on this carcass and woke up to a ton of coyotes and a courtship event. Okay, thank goodness. The coyotes are leaving and there's 22, 32. Oh, and over here as well. 22, 31. You guys cannot be taking all my wolves from me. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go ahead and like do a quick pause here. See if we can get a close-up view. This wolf is absolutely gorgeous. She looks so much like Bolt. She's got a little flopped ear and super dark eyes. Hello, ladies. Who are we from? The Avalanche Pack. Okay. Let's go ahead and maybe give them some names real quick. So 31 is the super dark wolf with the flop down ear. Let's go ahead and see if we can find where 32 is. She's off a little bit farther away. She's got a lot more of a red coat. She seems a little bit more shy. She's not really sure about the situation, and she's got a radio collar on. All right. Oh, and 31 is already booking it over this way. So let's see if we can get them some names real quick. Okay, we went with wind and tumble, so I feel like those are kind of two things that you would see during an avalanche or up on a mountain where those would happen. So I suppose let's go ahead and see what happens here. Tumble, I really truly cannot afford for any of you to take any more of my wolves. I love them all dearly. Here comes Wind again. She seems a lot more confident to be coming around these boys. Okay, Tumble and Bolt are looking at each other. Miss Ma'am. Again, I just don't need you taking all of my wolves from me. Maybe they'll get distracted and think about the food instead. My gosh, you guys, I don't want this. But I also I don't want to control the game. I want the game to just do what it wants to do. And so I know I could technically run away at this point, but I feel like I would be controlling the situation too much, and just like how you could run up on dispersals and trigger a dispersal event, I don't like to do that either. I just want the wolves to come to us, and whatever happens happens. But Striker, what do you think, buddy? I don't know. Here's Wind kind of looking away. She is absolutely gorgeous. I really enjoy Wind a lot. Tumble, we can't be doing this, girl. Firefly and Lightning looking very suspicious at everything going on. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're just gonna watch how this plays out. I think if they've stayed for this long, I think that means that somebody's gonna be going with them. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be Striker, just because he's been kind of more interested since the start. I'm gonna hope that it's Striker and not my boy Bolt. My goodness. No! Bolt and Tumble! You are a fool, Bolt. You can't leave me. They formed the Fool's Gulch Pack. No, Bolt, why? My son, my love. Oh, there they go, you guys. Bolt and Tumble. Oh, I really wish you the best, Bolt. I love you so much. We raised Bolt and Striker together just after Timber's passing, and I think Cole, in this moment is probably proud. Striker Hallie because his brother's leaving. Oh my god. That's so sweet, buddy. Yeah, I think in this moment, Cole is probably, oh, that cougar moved in on the food. Cole is probably really proud that he was officially, I mean, this is the first time he has raised a pup that has dispersed. Yes, it was technically fathered by Timber, which is why we didn't get a save file pop up for him. But that was when he took over the pack and helped raise them to adulthood. And now he's officially gone off and has a mate now that he's bonded with, and they have formed, let me bring this down here, the Fool's Gulch. Oh my goodness. Considering Bolt's personality and how absolutely silly he is. Oh my gosh, Tumble's 5. Absolutely silly he is with his little dino. I hope that he finds all the toys for his pups and he just has the absolute best time. So what a perfect pack name for him, because he's just so silly. He's such a love, and now he gets to go have a wonderfully silly time with his new mate Tumble, right? He went with Tumble. Yeah, him and his new mate Tumble. So I wish them the best, but I am going to miss them. That's not how I wanted to start the episode today. My goodness. Well, we are still in Young Hunters with Cole's, you know, actual children. And we slept on the carcass, so I think that's why we had so much activity going on. I think the cat actually finished the carcass too, so at least none of it went to waste. Cole didn't actually get to take a bite because we were panicking. But looks like most of the rest of the pack did. Soul kind of stood back and was pretty dubious about the situation in general, so he didn't get any food. But yeah, the pack is pretty full today, so we can probably just go ahead, get a little bit more territory, kind of shore up the area. If we see a quick snack, we might go ahead and take it, just for Cole's sake, but we do have some marking to do. I'm pretty happy with the area. We may want to go and just kind of head towards this hex and maybe get rid of that. We do actually have a pack invasion going on with Crazy Peak at the moment. They are taking over this section over here, which we're not too fussed about. You know, the Ashwood Forest is our summer home, and during the winter we do migrate south, so that kind of helps with the where the elk are. So I'm not too worried if we lose some of it. We'll absolutely always take it back if we need to. And guys, Bolt left us and I'm so sad. Oh goodness. Okay, well, let's get this territory all marked up and just continue along on our adventures. Oh, Bolt was here. Oh, he headed off down this way. I think we can actually see him down there. No, that's a coyote. Never mind. Oh, well, I hope he sticks around. I hope we get to see him again. He was my absolute sweet baby angel, and I will miss him so much, but we've still got wonderful pups to raise here. Now, my plan for Wofquest, I've said it in the Discord a little bit in comments, but I figure let's go ahead and chat about it now. I took like 2 weeks off, I think it was, from Wofquest just to play some other games for a little bit. We have a stream coming up soon as of when I'm recording this. And for focusing on what packs we're gonna do, I think moving forward, I would really like to dive in and, oh, we have some elk. Well, these are the males, but I think I see the females right over here, so we might as well go ahead and get a hunt in. The pack is feeling fresh, and we can always train up the pups a little bit more. Um, but I would like to be able to like really dive in deep with the wolves and really focus on their storytelling. And I find that when I'm playing too many packs at a time, I don't get to dive in. Oh my gosh, Zuko really going in there. We're actually having to sprint to catch up. He has chosen a spike. Crimson really darting in. Look at Crimson, you guys. I cannot make this stuff up. Crimson is such an amazing hunter. So she has her baby's back right here. We are going to stay on this spike just because I love how much Zuko and Crimson really worked together. Here goes Azula now, looking amazing. This is probably going to be a bad idea, but let's go ahead and actually bite it. Oh, this spike actually fell. Okay. Crimson got the idea. She started to focus in on this one too, but looks like we need to maybe pick another target here. The kids are learning after all, so we'll do what we can here. Oh, okay. All right, everyone. We're on the spike, but I think Dad is going to caution that a little bit and pull back and see if we can find something else. I just love how Crimson is just darting forward, flushing the herd. That's what we know she's good at. We can clearly see that Zuko is learning those tactics. Phoenix jumping in on it a little bit. Zuko is getting a little bit damaged, and we've got elk going down left and right, but I think this elk is going to be the one. And yeah, I mean, that's really been their tactic. Oh, watch out, Soul. That's really been their tactic and their hunting strategy. Good job, Striker. I see you. Crimson all tired here as well from her rushing in. But yeah, that's so cool to see their hunting strategy change over time and what Crimson has brought to the pack. She goes in, she flushes the herd, gets them running, takes a few shots, while the slower and more calculating wolves stand back and wait for an elk to fall, wait for a good opportunity. And it's so cool to see Zuko learning those tactics. He copied his mom exactly how they hunt, and I just can't believe it. And then Azula joins in, a little bit more experience, helping her mom out, getting things going. I mean, it's just so cool, you guys. Oh my goodness, we have a bear moving in already. Okay, well, Zuko, let's not get tough with the bear. We just want to give everyone enough time to fill their tummies. Firefly is only at 99, so I think I probably feel fine to go ahead and mark this carcass on the map. Zuko! Oh my god, nope. No, never mind. We're not gonna mark it on the map, and we're not even going to get a meat chunk. Holy cow, that bear must be hungry. He's probably getting ready to bulk up for winter then, I would assume. We hardly ever have a bear like actually come and push us off a carcass, but Zuko was about to get really walloped there, so I'm glad we moved on. Goodness. All right, well, oh no, we did mark it. Okay, perfect. All right. Well, we are pretty tired, so I think we'll go ahead and get a little bit closer to our next destination before we go to sleep for the evening. So maybe heading just on over into this hex. It's Tumble and Bolt. Hi guys, we took down some food. If you guys want to challenge a bear, you can have at it, but we love you, sir. If we wag our tail at you, will you do anything with us? No? Okay. I love you, Bolt. All right. Still not over it, but it's fine. I will get over it eventually. But yeah, we're gonna head over to the hex that we are gonna go to sleep in, and then probably work on to just taking another chunk of the Crazy Peak territory and bring you guys back in the morning. Guys, we can't keep dealing with all of this courtship nonsense. I just don't understand. This is gonna be, I believe, from the beans. We have soy over here. Okay, I know I just said I really don't want to influence things, but we need to go. We can't do this right now. Okay, we've had 3 wolves leave us in total, and we just need to move along. Pretend that didn't happen, okay, guys? My goodness, because I had something that I needed to talk to you guys about. As I was saying right before we started that hunt, is the plan for Wofquest moving forward on the channel. So, we've been spending a lot of time with the Wildfire. As I was saying, I really enjoy really being able to focus in on the stories that we're telling, and I feel like when we have too many wolves that we're playing at a time, we don't get as much of the story aspect as I really enjoy. So, moving forward, I think I want to focus in August on the Floodwater pack. So I'm hoping that we can kind of get to a good spot to take a pause with the Wildfire. And then in August, you're going to be seeing the Floodwater pack, which is Kindle, one of our firstborn female of the Floodwater pack, and what she's got going on with her over in Slough Creek. Being here with the beavers is definitely very fitting for talking about Kindle. She's got quite the adventure going on. She's got quite the pups who like to test her patience, being a wolf that doesn't have a lot of patience in general. So yeah, it's a fun time over there. So we'll be picking back up with Kindle and her pack. I'm assuming once we raise up these pups past young hunters, and then, you know, we'll see if we can sprinkle in a few episodes here or there. And as we get, you know, ready to launch season 3 of the Wildfire pack with whoever it is that ends up leading it. So that's going to be the plan. I don't think that we're going to get to the end of Cole's life before we come into the Floodwater, as nice of a cap that would be. Because Cole is 7, so he's still got a whole another year to go and another litter of pups to raise. So it'll just be a little bit of a pause for that, and then we'll be, like I said, jumping back in with the Floodwaters, really seeing what's going on there with Kindle, and I can't wait to dive into her story more, as we're just focusing in on one pack at a time. And I think that'll work out. So let me know what you guys think about that. We are going to see if we can take over this hex from Crazy Peak. Not sure how far away their marker is. Let's get to the end of the hill and see if we can see it pretty easily. Yeah, I just can't take any more courtship, you guys. I need just like a small break from that. Like I said, I normally absolutely want to just let everything play out as normal, but I mean, we have some things to do today. We have some things to talk about, so forgive me that I ran away from soy. Okay. Oh, there's a mule deer carcass around here. Well, we might want to sniff that out as well while we're heading in that direction. We've got some more marking, and there's quite a bit on the carcass, actually. Is anyone hungry? Yeah, we've got some hungry wolves here. Is everyone healed? Yeah, for the most part. We definitely took a little bit of damage there. But let me know as well. Are you... Oh, you know what? We left the hex that we needed to be in. So let's howl this down. But yeah, let me know in the comments, are there any of Cole's children that you're super excited that we're raising this year between Zuko, Phoenix, and Firefly? Because yeah, they've definitely had quite the adventure already. Okay, we were just finding the mule deer and we're in, oh my gosh, these guys, we're in Crazy Peak territory and still these wolves are coming after us. And let me go ahead and pull up their name again. Yeah, the Bedlam Mountain pack. Finding us yet again. I swear these guys have such a grudge against us. Let's go ahead and go to the map here. Yeah, they're the red guys. We're in Crazy Peak and they're still coming after us. I mean, I suppose they could be coming for Crazy Peak too, but they haven't really been doing a lot of damage to them. So we're already getting a little bit of injuries happening here. Elrond is biting in on us. So I suppose let's just go ahead, see if we can do some damage here. Try to keep an eye on our little ones. Here's Mary. Do some damage on her. Get some growling going. Elrond is on Phoenix. Yeah, really need to get you off of there. Zuko is biting on Gollum. Good job, Zuko. Think everyone should be okay. Oops, Samwise is on us. Okay, let's bite Arwen because she's getting dangerously close to Zuko. Okay. She's on Striker. Crimson coming in clutch here. Okay, getting quite a few of them ready to go. Gollum seems a little bit nervous, so let's get him. Oh, get off of Phoenix, Gollum. Jeez. Gollum really likes to go after the pups. Striker is on Samwise. Gollum again. Ow! Samwise on us now. Crimson coming to our aid though, and we are absolutely fine. Well, good job everyone. There goes Gollum, just limping away. I'm so surprised that these wolves keep coming after us in territory that's not theirs. Well, it seems that we have taken this territory as well. We'll go ahead and keep howling it down, and I'll bring you guys back when it's time for another sleep. Wow, guys, look at the difference in their experience. We have Phoenix all the way up to 98% of her training, so she really must be doing quite a bit in the background. I'm thinking in regards to wolf fights, and yeah, Firefly is down to 87, and I wonder, let me look something up here. Yeah, Firefly was the one that got attacked by the moose, so I think maybe she suffered an injury. I wonder when Firefly gets older, well, we won't be able to do it in gameplay, but maybe if we ever play Firefly one day, we should give her like a permanent limp or something. Because yeah, she's so far down in experience there. I wonder if that moose had to play a part in it, where, you know, she really did get like a pretty big injury and that held her back for some time. She is bigger than Zuko. She is 69 pounds and, or excuse me, she's 70 pounds and Zuko is 69. So, yeah, Zuko is still the smaller of everyone, but that doesn't stop him from constantly adventuring, trying to run off, going to the ends of, you know, the territory. Good job with that bunny, Striker. So yeah, he's always up for adventure. Look at the two of them running together, Azula and Zuko. You guys are just so cute. I'm also very impressed we didn't run face first into a boulder. So good job on Cole. All right, just had to bring you guys back for that. I thought that was really fun. And it is officially winter time in Lost River. I looked at the map and lo and behold, we are in winter now. So everyone, cozy up, get your winter coats on. We are going to continue training these pups and let's see if we gained any weight. Yes, we sure did. We are up in the 70s now. Still a little bit of training to go, but I'm just so impressed with these pups. Like, they have been doing such an amazing job. Poor little Firefly. Oh, the bunnies are white. Poor little Firefly surviving the moose attack. I mean, the constant raids on us. It hasn't been too bad this year, but I feel like this year we've seen a lot more wolves at the den than we have in previous years. So yeah, that's been quite interesting. We do own a little bit of the town here, which is pretty cool. I'm assuming there's probably going to be a fair amount of deer around in the area, elk as well. Oh my gosh, look at this. RV is all covered up. I'm pretty sure this is all, yeah, underwater during the warmer months. So now we can actually run across on this lake, which is pretty fun. I don't think we've quite done that before. However, we don't need to run in that direction. So let's just go ahead. We didn't actually get any food yesterday, so I think the pups are pretty hungry. So let's figure out where these elk are during these winter months. They should be pretty low in elevation because going up high and higher elevations, the weather is just not as good. So they come down where the grass is and the elevation is lower and the snow isn't quite as thick. So fingers crossed we can track some down today. And with a rally under our belts, let's go ahead and hunt the herd that we tracked down, thankfully in our own territory. So let's see if we can get them to run. Soul and Crimson flushing out the herd here. We'll go ahead and do our tried and true tactic. We'll go ahead and let those guys run off a little bit. I think Crimson was pursuing them. She probably thought that we were trying to go after them, but let's just take our time. Really show these kids what it's about. The elk are so much slower this time of year, and give them an opportunity. I think we will go ahead and just target a couple. Looks like Azula is moving in on that calf. I don't necessarily want to just go in on that calf though, so we're gonna slow the herd or the pack down. Got the rest of the pack down there. It's unfortunate. I mean, I understand why the game does it when you target, but when you have this perk, it's nice to be able to just see what they're doing, but then the pack does rush out and go after them, which is really great for actually helping hunt, because then you can send your mate ahead. But it's a gift and a curse sometimes. But thankfully the pack seems to understand that we want to leave that calf alone as we pursue the rest of the herd. Pups are definitely hungry right about now. Oh, we did get this one to fall. So let's check and see if she took a bunch of damage. Not really, unfortunately. So we're gonna hang back one more time. See, the pups are getting both mom and dad's strategy in this hunt, where, you know, Cole, being a runt, he has to be a little bit more cautious with the elk and really pick out the absolute best one. Crimson has more health, more beef behind her. She's a bigger wolf, and you know, she can really afford to be running in and do a ton of damage, versus Cole. Oh, we're back in the Ashwood. Cole really has to take his time, really pick the absolute best elk to go for. We're not getting too many more falling today, so we are just going to go ahead and go after this elk. The kids are really putting in the work. They're actually getting dangerously low on health, so I'm gonna woof at Phoenix to make sure that she stops, because I appreciate the effort that you're putting in, dearie, but this one is pretty healthy, so we'll go ahead and let a couple of the other kids get in on the action here. Azula coming in for the final blow. And we're back in the Ashwood. I love it. Okay, let's go ahead, make sure to put down another marker here, and let's go ahead and show our pack territories. Yeah, we did end up chasing them pretty far across, I think about this many hexes here, but that's okay. We're always happy to be back here. Now, hopefully we don't get raided by, who was it again? Oh yeah, it's Crazy Peak. They've done this like crazy loop around us, so now we're just kind of on all sides with them. Yeah, but yeah, they were raiding in this area fairly recently, so hopefully they don't want to get us when we go to sleep, but we need to give these kids all the time to eat and heal and rest, because that was certainly a lot. Yeah, Phoenix got down to 36, Zuko got up to 46, so they have, you know, it's definitely worth kind of doing both tactics. It's always best when mom and dad can work together with their hunting, but they need to learn both sides of it. So we probably could have gone for a better elk for, you know, that kind of a learning moment, but that's okay. The kids were hungry and I didn't want them to go for too much longer. So yeah, because even Zuko, he's all the way down to 60 there. Zuko, where are you, buddy? Am I staring straight at ya? There you are, bud. Yeah, you need to eat up. Everyone is definitely hungry. Dad wasn't even too hungry. So it's really just the little ones that still need quite a bit of food this time of year. So I think that is probably where we are going to wrap up the episode for today. So let me know your guys' thoughts on spending a month with the pack. I want to probably get to the end of Young Hunters and then take a break with the Wildfire for a little bit as we dive back into the Floodwater pack. So let me know if you guys enjoy that idea, and leave a like on today's video if you enjoyed. Oh my gosh, you're licking your lips, Cole. I haven't seen that before. And subscribe to the channel if you want to know when I post so you don't miss out on our awesome Wofquest adventures. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye!